Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, happy Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Day. Guys, I've already seen the episode. It is, in my opinion, really, really good. The production value is incredible. The drama is dramaing, and it's a very strong start. I've already recorded my episodes with Monica Garcia for Salty Podcast, and then also Ashley from Taste of Reality. Up and Adam Channel 1, Up and Adam Channel 2, and Up and Adam Podcast. So a bitch is busy. Now, with that, guys, we're back to talk about Stassi Schroeder because in her new book, she lets us know what really went down with her, Beau, Jax, and Brittany. But on top of that, there's text messages coming out from a Beador. Oh, we're going to get into it. Smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we're going to get into this really, really snappy. Snappy. Okay. All right. So excerpts from Stassi Schroeder's new book. Stassi talks about her fallout with Jax and Brittany. Yeah, this is what was said about that. I get asked what happened between Brittany, Jax, and me and Beau, and this happens all the time. So here you go. They were, of course, invited because they were two of our close friends. They RSVP'd, yes, but I didn't hear much from Brittany leading up to the wedding, which was weird because usually you're texting about being excited or asking what clothes you're packing or something. And not only that, we started hearing from Beau's best friend Rob that Jax was texting him and Tom Short saying that they might not go to the wedding and listing off reasons as to why. One reason was that Jax doesn't like Europe. What? It's an entire continent. Anyway, this was weeks before the actual date. After they had RSVP'd, they were coming. A yes RSVP is not a maybe. It's a definite yes unless something drastic happens. I'm not saying they had to fly to Italy. I get it. That's a lot to ask. But if they weren't going to come, they could have told us and we could have invited two people who wanted to be there. A little communication would have been nice, is what I'm saying. Now, after the pandemic and so many months of not knowing whether we would get to celebrate in a big way at all, it was not easy to keep the guest list small. It pained us to not be able to invite people that we cared about. So, this wasn't a petty thing for us. It was deeply painful. Imagine if two of your closest friends just didn't want to come. Now, 2 weeks before the wedding, we told them that we'd heard that they weren't coming and said it was hurtful to hear it from other people. And Jax denied everything at first, like he always does. When I told him we had texts from him saying that they weren't coming, he was like, okay, you're right. But he still said that they were coming. Then, the day we were flying to Italy, a few hours before I'm supposed to leave for the airport, Brittany sends a long text explaining that they aren't coming. It was such a slap in the face. They were supposed to be our ride or die friends. And this felt like they didn't respect that friendship at all. Their wedding in Kentucky had to be the most important thing in our lives for an entire summer when we were filming the show. We were there for all of it. As soon as I read that text, Beau and I were like, we're done. I wasn't going to just roll over for this one. My main issue with Jax is with Jax because I feel Brittany would have wanted to come. Plus, she wasn't texting a bunch of people about it. Lala Kent couldn't come because she was on a podcast tour. And I'm not angry with her because she told us. She didn't pretend that she was coming and talk shit behind our backs and then cancel at the last minute. It didn't help that after this happened, they kept going on podcasts and talking about it. On Sheena's podcast, she and Brittany ripped into me and my wedding, and they kept talking to press and telling people that Beau and I were holding a grudge because they weren't coming to the wedding, which was not true. And many people couldn't come to our wedding, but they told us in advance and didn't pretend that they were coming until the last minute. This just pushed me and Beau further away from them. What it boils down to is this. I've obviously been burned by Jax more times than I can count, but on Vanderpump Rules, we called it being jaxed. You can just go to old episodes and see for yourself. This time, Jax was doing it to Beau after I had encouraged their friendship. And why would I continue a friendship with someone who has repeatedly shown me his character? Nope, not anymore. I want to surround myself with people that I can count on. Brittany and I are cordial when we see each other here and there at an occasional birthday party. Jax has sent Bo texts asking him to bury the hatchet and come hang out at Jax's bar. That one gave me a good laugh. I know that. As I write this, they have, split up. So I wish them the best. That doesn't mean what they did is right, though. That's right, Stassi. You go ahead and tell them, be like, no, fuck you. Sorry, that was a little aggressive. Not like, I don't want you to be that aggressive, but like, you, Jax, you. But like, not too aggressive. Thank God I got that out of my system. Now, with that, moving on. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Shocking text messages reportedly sent by David Beador to his wife Leslie Beador were revealed in court documents that she submitted with her request for a restraining order against him. Now, after Leslie was awarded a temporary restraining order against the Real Housewives of Orange County alum, which requires David to stay at least 100 yards away from her, his alleged messages were shared, one of which seemingly gave a nod to his former wife, Shannon Beador, and others that accused Leslie of having feelings for her ex, Eric. Is it Puke? I don't fucking know. According to a September 16th report from In Touch Weekly, Leslie has been awarded custody of their 3-year-old daughter, Anna, and she believes that David has become increasingly hostile and verbally abusive. On one occasion, on September 9th, Leslie, who married David in 2020, recalled David lashing out after Eric's arrived at their home to pick up the 2 children they share. All the children were present and witnessed David's behavior toward Eric's. It was very scary. I recorded this whole incident and will provide the videos to the court. All of my children are terrified by David's behavior. Now, after this incident, I received about 59 harassing texts from David in a row telling me I was having sex with him, I should go have sex with him, and was accusing me of all kinds of things that could never be possible. David truly needs help. He gets in an obsessive mania state. Now, following the September 9th incident with Eric's, David allegedly told Leslie, "I'm leaving you. Goodbye. And you 2 lovebirds both call me the monster. You both stealing from me to support your baby daddy. I'm setting a boundary. Great. You're so toxic." You might be right. I have PTSD from you 2 lovebirds and your continued attacks on how I caused all the strife in your 2's lives because I felt your baby daddy should pay child support for your 2 children, and you 2 both felt I should happily pay and let Eric off to spend his money on himself. At the end of the day, I am to blame because Eric should pay child support. You said that over and over. I'll never forget you 2 think this is my fault. Fucking takers, you 2 fucking monsters. I cannot believe and I'm so pissed at myself that I put Anna, myself, and my kids at risk because of your children's father. Meanwhile, in response, Leslie told him, "Why don't you see someone? You need a therapist. I suggest you get off your ass this week now that Anna's in school and look for a fucking job." And at peace with leaving the 2 users. Oh, it's like mumbo jumbo. And abusers as well. You 2 truly belong together. I saw him winking at you and you at him. It's on my video. 2 fucking users. I can take Anna to the game with me if you want to go have sex with him. You 2 belong back together. Leslie said, "Please stop harassing me." Now, during another argument in June, David supposedly brought up Shannon, telling Leslie, "Shannon is a saint compared to your evil." Wow, coming from you, that's wild. I've only seen people act like you in documentary or horror films. Be well. Please work and stop contacting me, is what Leslie said back. David reportedly went on to call Leslie a manipulative liar and an evil woman, telling her, "You will rot in hell where you belong. You're going to teach Anna to be evil like you, question mark, to treat men with such disrespect. She will be sadly lonely, just like you. You hated your father and you want Anna to hate hers. Your evilness. Hope you're happy now that you got your feelings out, you fucking psychopath." David was also said to have berated Leslie in an email sent in June, writing, "What did you steal from me today, you fucking thief? What will I discover tomorrow?" But in response to Leslie's claims, however, David refuted the accusations and asked for her request for a restraining order to be denied. But as OC fans may recall, David and Leslie began struggling in their marriage in late 2022, and in the year since, he's filed for divorce 3 times. Leslie routinely tells me I'm abusive when I disagree with her or make my opinions known. She has a habit of texting me consistently for hours at a time, trying to spark a reaction out of me. I believe Leslie is angry because I cut off the unlimited spending ability on her credit cards over the weekend. Now, next month, during an October 3rd hearing, Leslie's temporary restraining order against David will be either extended or thrown out. Oif. All right, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about the text messages, the leaked text messages, the court documents, and the Stassi and Jax of it all. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.